Hi everyone, this is Philip from Wastel Partnership Team. Thank you everyone for joining this masterclass so that I have the opportunity to share with everyone my experience in building up conversation businesses on WhatsApp. And first, let me quickly introduce the company, Wastel. Wastel is a conversational business platform that allows you to build WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram chatbot automations and connect to CRM and different live chat tools like Soho, Slack, or Teams. Or even if you are a e-commerce store owner, you can put it and convert it into a conversational experience. So our company is an official WhatsApp DSP, and my area of expertise is to work with different resellers, system integrators, agency, or any chatbot-related product developers and help them to grow their businesses. So today, our masterclass, we will mainly surround topics of conversation businesses on WhatsApp and how you can activate your WhatsApp strategy. So because I will mainly talk about activation of your communication channel of WhatsApp, so obviously we will touch more on the marketing aspect rather than the technical aspect of chatbot building. Yeah. So that being said, first you will learn about how to set up your customer funneling and to define and formulate your WhatsApp strategies to reach more target customers. Then I will talk about the specific use case of different organic and paid entry points, which is the largest part. And finally, I will demonstrate some useful automations, which are templates that we already pre-made, and live chat interaction that you can use instantly with Wastel and Zoho Cliq. So before I even start the entire masterclass, I want to reassure you guys that we will be providing the entire replay of the masterclass. And apart from that, we'll have tutorials on WhatsApp, on the WhatsApp chatbot templates, and more importantly, Soho and Wastel free signups available to you guys after the masterclass. So no worries on that. And before we begin, please remember that we do have a series of introductory masterclasses that you can catch up in case you need more information or you find some missing puzzles in this masterclass, because I think this is like the second or third one. So for example, if you want to understand what is WhatsApp business platform, what is a chatbot, you can check out our WhatsApp blog that contains all our masterclass videos. Okay, now let's get started. So what are the basic funnels on WhatsApp? So the first thing you need to understand is that you must set a goal or a target. And in the business world, the target or goal can be either about cost saving or revenue increasing. So pick one of our clients as an example. It is a public transport company in Hong Kong that would get thousands of inquiries each day, and they spend millions of dollars in customer services each year. However, most of the inquiries are just about, so they are so basic, they are just about transportation routes, maybe the timetable for different buses, or even opening hours. So these inquiries can be found in the website, but the customer are, well, either they are lazy or the website did a poor design, but anyhow, they just keep calling to the point that it is too much resources are spent on this type of customer service. So they come up with a real actionable target, which is to cut the heavy costs on customer services. And the target audience are the customers who keep calling about the basic inquiries. So these customers found the company phone numbers by website, Facebook description, or Instagram profile. And so these are the entry points. So now we have the goal, the target customer and the entry points. And finally, to fix these problems, they consider 3 points. The first point is accessibility. To them, the most accessible channel is WhatsApp because there's over 90% usage in Hong Kong. Everyone has it. And secondly, they are thinking about scalability. Is there a way to scale up and handle more inquiries? And the answer to that is chatbot automations. A single chatbot can reply to thousands of basic inquiries at once. And thirdly, they think about user experience. Is this a way to enhance user experience or to lower it? So is it better than phone call traditionally? Definitely. In WhatsApp, you can receive interactive messages like buttons, images, files, videos. These rich multimedia messages can also be downloaded and viewed directly. So it is perfect for explaining basic stuff. So at the end of the day, based on all these criteria, they have built a WhatsApp bot that cuts at least 30% of the cost from incoming traffic to human call centers. So these are some ways that you can think about your funnel, and it all comes down to two basic directions: cut costs or increasing revenue. So let us move to another case, which is generating revenue. And let's take e-commerce as an example. This is a more complex situation because for e-commerce, you have 3 different stages or situations, each requiring a different goal. First stage is pre-purchase. In this case, you need to make sure your communication channel, WhatsApp, is appearing to your target customer. You want to have an effective way to draw attention of your customer, attract them with ad placement and different organic entry points. So in this stage, entry points are quite important. Then once you have attracted them to the channels and before they buy anything, they would definitely have questions about the products. You need to set up an FAQ that can give immediate feedback. And based on these interaction, your chatbot can recommend products that are relevant to the user's questions. And the second stage is purchase. So for some businesses, instead of answering questions, your business should be asking questions to your customers. Understand what your customer really wants is the most important way to close a deal. From that, you can either do product recommendation based on your customer answers or qualify the leads and escalate it to a real salesperson and close the deal because you have all the information collected by the chatbots. So this is the same case for one of our clients, which is one of the most famous car brand in the world based on Japan. They commissioned to build a chatbot on WhatsApp and would ask for the client's color preference, interior design, and performances of a car, and then recommend a car based on these choices. Finally, they will link the lead to an appropriate car sales representative through WhatsApp live chat to close the deal or to arrange a test drive. And final stage is post-purchase. So a good customer care is the most important reason that you get recurring businesses from the same customers. If there is a refund because of reasons like bad handling during transportation of products, defective products, you need to have an easy way for customers to engage you on these types of inquiries. So if you look for online reviews on some e-commerce store with exceptional products but have bad reviews, these bad ratings are more likely about the bad customer services and refunds processes. And if you really investigate them, they're most likely about waiting for a long time for reply or no reply at all. So handling customer expectation and give them immediate feedback is very important in establishing a brand online. And WhatsApp is a very, very good way to do it because it provides a good and easy way of communication that enforces trust between your business and customer. So Another one of the more anxious experience about online shopping is that once you have paid, you do not get the product immediately. Unlike a real shop that you can actually touch the product, you have to wait for the shipment. It takes weeks. If you are lucky, 7 days, 3 days. This excruciating feeling of waiting is made worse if there is no notification of progress. So what a business can do in this case is to send post-purchase confirmation, keeping customer updated on the shipment status and when it will arrive. And this will definitely keep the customer in loop and alleviate the anxiety of waiting just for the product. So these are like different things that can improve your customer experience and to let your customer to find an easy way to pay your business. So now let me quickly go through some concrete examples that you can actually see on the screen. So for the first scenario for pre-purchase, the customer is asking to buy some groceries that are on sale, and the bot further asks for preferences, which is important, and the client finally replied that he wants to buy fish and vegetables. So finally, the bot is providing a personalized product recommendation based on client preferences, which is fish and vegetables that are on sale. And the client can just easily open the list menu, tick, and check out. It keeps the transaction efficient and get user to what they want directly using a very simple conversation experience on WhatsApp. And this can be done later on with our templates. We have a bunch of templates that can help you achieve the similar experience. And for the next stage for purchase, so in this case, the business is proactively reaching out to a customer about a phone upgrade. The client has previously asked about the phone plans, but maybe it's too expensive. So whenever there's a discount or upgrade incentive or like a flash sale, and because you already have the client's phone number, your business can directly push them a message on WhatsApp about these upgrades and discounts. And this is a good way to push the deal to a finish line or to recover lost deals that your previous client had because of price consideration. And for post-purchase, here your business can offer a personalized selection of add-ons based on a customer's recent purchase. So beyond purchase confirmation and shipping updates for post-purchase notification, you can make use of this exact moment and upsell them with more add-on. So in this example, as the bot noticed that the client has bought a laptop, a good add-on would be a laptop case. So the bot offers the product and a quick way to check out again. So these are some ways that you can formulate your strategy in WhatsApp. But you must always think about, as I've mentioned before, about ways to increase revenue or cost saving using the WhatsApp Business API capability and to automate personalization and scale up. So now we move on and talk about the entry points and Optins. So what is the point of using WhatsApp Business Platform as no one can find your account to contact? So there's no point. So it is very important to give a number of ways for clients to contact your business in different online environments. On the phone, even the offline road, you would also want to get customers opt-in so that once your WhatsApp business account connects with your customer numbers, you can send out push notification about the product recommendations or news update without any issues. So the most important part about entry point is to aware of how you can diversify these entry points based on your existing resources like Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, website, or physical products. By doing this, it will increase the volume of your message volume of your WhatsApp channel, and only by then you can start working out what is the best conversation experience, design, and UI in the purchase, consideration, and customer care stages. So let's talk about the first type, which is organic entry points through social media. Okay. So Instagram is the first entry point that I want to talk about. It's one of the most popular, or the most popular social media in the world right now. You are limited to place a link in your Instagram bio, which is called persistent click to chat link, and you should make full use of that. So this link is permanently fixed in your Instagram bio, as shown in the screen cap, and it won't get lost in streams of feeds or story. So it will stay fixed in the same area. So in this case, what you can do is to generate a wa.me link. This is a short link, official short link, that will redirect users when they click on this link and open the WhatsApp business account directly and start a conversation. Okay. So for persistent links, as the limit is only one, so some business would rather use it for other purposes because it is quite precious. So you may think if there is any other way. So definitely. The next way is Instagram post. So in Instagram post, you can place multimedia to attract users and place the WhatsApp number in the post feed. However, the downside is that it cannot be a link, and user must manually type the number to open WhatsApp business account. Plus, it can easily get buried in the stream of posts or feeds. So this is one of the main problems. So what kind of alternative you can have is Instagram profile description. So if you don't want your link or number to be hidden buried by other posts, you can do the same thing for Instagram bio, but instead of the persistent click to chat link, you are displaying the number in a text form. So if users really want to contact your WhatsApp, they can simply look at your bio and manually type in the WhatsApp number. However, it might be quite inconvenient for some people because they need to manually type the number. So the next thing that can solve this problem is that you can make use of story highlights. So in story highlights, you can create a story about your WhatsApp business account and put this highlights put this to the Instagram profile highlights after it expires. The highlights will keep your story on display, and also when user click in it, it can be an animated video. So user just simply swipe up to start a conversation, and this is both interactive and easy to access. Now I have covered all the Instagram organic entry points, and I'll move on to the Facebook. So Facebook post mainly is a more accessible way for WhatsApp because the post itself can paste unique WhatsApp links when compared to Instagram. User can just click to open the link if they see the post. However, it has the same issue that it can easily get buried among other posts. So in order to have a persistent way to keep your WhatsApp contact in display, you can make use of Facebook page link. It is a button below your page title, highly visible and easy to use. You can add it following an official guide, which I will be sharing after the masterclass. So no worries on that. And finally, I will talk about the Twitter post, which is similar to Facebook post. You can add a unique wa.me link to the post, but the downside is the same. It can It is easily buried among other tweets. However, if you have a strong follower presence and if famous, celebrities who tweet your post, you can potentially get huge amount of traffic to your WhatsApp. So I have covered all the social media organic entries, and now I move on to the next session, which is the organic traffic to websites. So to operate as a business nowadays, a website is an essential element to display your presence and establish authenticity. So on your website, you can make use of different unique wa.mu links and place it strategically on each page, including contact us, FAQ, homepage, product page, header, footer, or floating elements. As you can see here, you can even convert it into a QR code and also place it on your website. However, the most important thing is to consider when you are in the website placement is that why people are on that particular page. There are different scenarios that you must think about. For example, the reason why the user is in the FAQ payment page. It is probably because they have doubts about the payment method. Another example is to think about the reason why the user is in the product page. It is probably because they are looking into the product and they're checking out the product and they're willing to buy it. So you should design all your WhatsApp links in a way that allows the user to trigger different chatbot responses and connect to different teams to provide additional context to a conversation. Using the same example, the deep link in the FAQ page should trigger the FAQ chatbots. And the deep link in the product page should trigger the product recommendation or description. The deep link in the customer service or complaint page should trigger a live chat agent to handle the complaint or inquiries. So all of these are very important to think about when you are designing your website. And finally, you need to also include screenshots of the WhatsApp experience next to your link so that users can expect how they can interact and get information. And in each WhatsApp element, you should also try to optimize the metadata. For example, in the screen cap of your metadata, place a better description so that it ranks higher in the search engine and the customer can find your site more easily. Okay, so for the next part, I want to talk about telephones. Okay, so for telephones, for phone calls, you can make use of IVRS integration with your phone system. There are in general two types of scenarios. The first one is that you want to add an option to move the conversation to WhatsApp. When a customer chooses this option, your IVRS system can trigger our WhatsApp API and send a WhatsApp push messages to the user and start the conversation. This way, if your business is in a busy week or during peak hours, your client can still find a way to contact your customer service. Okay. The second scenario is when your phone line is busy. So you can deflect users to contact through WhatsApp by sending a business-initiated message and open a live chat agent conversation on WhatsApp instead. And in India, it is a great market where missed call automation is very, very popular. So this basically covers all the points on organic entry points. Now we move on to the paid entry points, which has a really, really good design or better design in terms of driving the call to action conversion rate. Because instead of a text or link, for example, in Facebook ads, you can generate native ads that has a click to WhatsApp button. The event is specific in each button, and WhatsApp will know which ads the user has clicked from. and to trigger a specific chatbot response. So for example, if you are selling a product for mail, like a mail watch, it can trigger when they click on this Facebook feed, it will trigger the product recommendation for mail watch. If it is for female, it will trigger the female one. So this is perfect to track your ads performance and personalize your engagement with your customer directly on WhatsApp. So the experience is similar to Instagram ads, which you can also design along with the Facebook ads in your Facebook Ad Manager. So as you can see here, you can click send message to WhatsApp. Okay. So another way is to get an influencer to drive your post and get the fan page to reach your WhatsApp account. So the only thing you need to worry about is to find a good KOL with similar fan base to your page. So for example, contracting an Instagram model who frequently posts makeup videos should be a likely candidate for a skincare product company. Okay. So next, we are going to move on to the more traditional advertising method, which is to be still very relevant nowadays. Even in COVID, people do still get a chance to interact in real life. So for offline paid entry points, you can convert your WA.ME link to QR codes and place it on product package. This is a good use case for collecting feedback on the product and also an education about the product. For example, if you are selling like health products, it can contain different nutritional values, and explain the health benefits in the WhatsApp conversation. The other ways to place the QR code is on the out-of-home advertising, like billboards or even news articles. You can paste a big QR code on these banners, and then people who walk by can just scan and then open the WhatsApp conversation. Finally, you can make use of search engine ads. So search engine ads are, apart from the SEO optimization I just mentioned about, is a good way to pay and rank your WhatsApp contact link higher. Okay. And I'm not sure if all of the people are still using it, USSD. So this is, if you are using USSD and you want to drive the volume from USSD back to WhatsApp, you can add an option to contact via WhatsApp in your existing USSD menu. And in this way, you can also use WhatsApp API to call, and then whenever user choose this option, you can send a push message to this user through WhatsApp. Okay. So finally, we can make use of PR and media news article to provide an opportunity to offer comprehensive information about WhatsApp number and chatbot feature in additional to the company's top executive management quotations. And you should also include a unique link that will directly open a WhatsApp conversation and also screenshots of the WhatsApp experience. This will let readers to see what to expect when engaging with the business on WhatsApp. Okay. So these are all the entry points that I have covered. Definitely there could be more if you can find it more creatively. This open-ended question. So it is up to you on how you can optimize your entry points. But these are the common and the most effective ones that we have in mind based on our experience. So for the next session, I'm going to talk about opt-ins. So in our recommendation and also in official WhatsApp recommendation, a user must first consent to receive message in WhatsApp by opting into them via WhatsApp or a third-party channel. So this will give user the expectation to receive a message from your business so that it keeps your phone number from getting reported or blocked by users. This can be any channel your business used to communicate with people today, like your WhatsApp thread, interactive voice response flow, which is IVRS, WhatsApp, website, app, email, SMS, offline retail location, etc. These are all possible. And you must follow some requirements when obtaining the opt-in. The best practice is that you must clearly state a person is opting in to receive a message over WhatsApp. You must clearly state the business name that a person is opting in to receive message from. And to continue to optimize for the user experience while obtaining the opt-in, you could explicitly call out the types of message that person is opting into. So let's say if you are sending delivery updates, in the opt-in message, you should mention that you agree to receive message through WhatsApp, and these messages are about delivery updates. And even though you got the opt-in, do avoid messaging the people too frequently because you will still get reported if you are doing this too frequently. And you also provide instructions on how customers can opt out and honor these requests. So here is an example, as you can see. The business told the user, okay, so please wait for it load, for the user to opt in, and they will be receiving shipping updates from website. Or it can be as simple as an opt-in inside the WhatsApp conversation by simply clicking a yes or no button. Okay. So last but not least, so these are all the opt-in examples that I want to talk about. But last but not least, I want to also mention about how you can provide different types of interaction in your WhatsApp business account. So we have already talked about how we can design our strategy. We have confirmed what types of all of these entry points or opt-in requirements that you need to follow. And now you must choose what kinds of interaction you want to have in your WhatsApp business account. Mainly it is separated into live chat or chatbots. So for WhatsApp today, live chat. So for WhatsApp live chat today, we will be using Zoho Cliq as an example. So in WhatsApp, you can integrate with Zoho Cliq, Slack, Teams, and many more different internal messaging tools as an inbox. So let me share with you a video on how the Cliq conversation works. So for Zoho Cliq, this is a perfect tool to improve your sales figures, and you can basically manage all your WhatsApp business communication through WhatsApp in a simple way, all inside your Zoho CRM and Zoho Cliq. Okay, so in here, as you can see, all your conversations can be assigned to a specific agent, and one agent can handle multiple conversations. This will help keep your customer costs lower when compared to traditional phone calling, where one agent can only handle one chat. And in actual use case in the financial industry, the cost is cut 30%. So in this example, as you can see on the left-hand side, when user from WhatsApp type hi to the business account, and on the right-hand side, which is the Zoho Cliq inbox, the agent will receive it. And if the agent wants to reply to the customer, they simply type in the command /w, hello from WhatsApp in this case, and send a message to the users. Okay, so this is a very good way to chat with your users, and also if you want to chat privately and internally with your colleagues, you can simply just tag your colleague and send out in the chat. This is perfect if you want to do a collaboration with other colleagues in private when you are handling an inquiry. So this /w command is really handy in promoting collaboration. So as you can see here, they are talking about the packages that the client has bought, and they are asking for some more information. And as you can see, the customer agent has sent out an image about the package and it is ready. And the client is asking when will it arrive. So at this stage, you can choose to send some candid messages. So these are like template messages that you can design in WhatsApp. So you can make use of the command /w send message and choose any template that you want. So in here, you can, as you can see here, you can choose different types of templates. You have all types of templates that you can design, like happy hour announcement, issue resolution, movie ticket confirmation, purchase feedback, shipping confirmation, or something like that. So let's say we choose shipping confirmation, and then in here you can you already have the candid message and also parameters for different variables, because in a message it is unique to all types of customers. Maybe the shipping will be done for customer A is in 2 weeks, and maybe customer B is in 3 days. So we give you the flexibility to edit some essential variables in your template message by placing the parameters here. Okay. So after that, it will send out the template message. So if clients are asking for information that is a lot, and you want to turn it into a template and save time in typing up the message again, so you can make use of this template message functionality. Okay. So in addition of that, if you already have a Soho CRM account, because this is a Zoho Cliq integration, you can also make use of a ready-made Soho integration to install it into your Soho account. And all the people who contacted your WhatsApp, not only it will become a chat room in Zoho Cliq, it will automatically become your leads in Soho CRM. And the best part is that you can do this within a few clicks, and it is completely free of charge. Okay. So the next part I want to talk about is different chatbots that you can create in WhatsApp system. So in WhatsApp system, you can basically achieve anything you can think about with chatbots. Sorry, it is not, I think it is not showing in my screen. Okay, great. So we have all kinds of templates that is available in our template gallery, which is FAQ templates, chat form templates, webinar sign up, or lead magnets. And all of these are different conversation tree design that is pre-made. You can just simply download our templates and then install it in our WhatsApp account completely free of charge. And it only involves a few clicks. So no worries about how to install it, because we include the tutorial video on how to edit, how to install, and how to expand your template. So first, let me talk about how an FAQ bot works, and let me demonstrate the automation. So for the FAQ chatbot, as you can see here, you can trigger different FAQs by clicking buttons. Here there are 3 buttons: return policy, opening hours, and shipping. So let's say I want to find out the opening hours. I simply just click on a button and the chatbot will reply me. And if you have other questions, you can, let's say about shipping, you can similarly click on the shipping buttons and it will reply you with the shipping cost. So this is a really, really simple FAQ chatbot which can handle basic inquiries. And you can expand this list of FAQ inside the template. Okay, and then the next example I want to show you is the chat form automation. So chat form is good for getting leads, especially if you are like a professional service company or maybe you are a car salesman. You would want to get more information about the people you are talking about and to qualify if they are really interested buyers. So here you can ask about the name. The bot will ask about the first name, the last name, and also for the email address to send out the information. And also they can ask about the phone numbers. All of these information will be stored and collected in the CRM and WhatsApp system. And this is a very automated way to collect information of your target audience and maybe perhaps to assign them to an appropriate sales representative to follow up on the inquiries. So all of these templates, as I mentioned, can be downloaded. Later on, I will show you, we can share with you the template gallery link, and you can download it in WhatsApp.com. So thank you everyone for joining this masterclass. And to conclude, with WhatsApp, there are infinite ways to attract customers and to keep them engaged and build relationships. It is the best and latest technology to get more customers in this new pandemic age. And you can achieve all of these with WhatsApp and Zoho Cliq with a few clicks, and it is entirely for free.